Welcome to another Vellum tutorial. Today we're going to talk about importing your Word file. Many books begin as Word files, which are documents designed for writing and editing. When you import a Word file into Vellum, it begins its transformation into a beautifully formatted book designed for reading. Let's get started. When you open Vellum, you'll see its startup window. Press Import Word File to bring up the Open panel, which you can use to find your manuscript. Before importing your book, double-check to make sure that it's saved as a docx file. When you press Import, Vellum will review the content of your manuscript to find chapter breaks and other formatting. Now, in addition to your manuscript, you have a Vellum file. If your manuscript doesn't contain clear formatting cues, Vellum may not be able to detect your book's structure automatically. Although it is possible to fix these issues in Vellum, today our goal is to start with a clean import. In the next section of this video, we'll walk through a few simple tips to help you prep your manuscript for a smooth transition. In this example, Chapter 1 imported as expected. However, Vellum has not been able to detect Chapter 2. In its place, we see an uncategorized element, with the chapter number and title appearing in the body text. To understand what happened in this case, let's take a look at the manuscript in Word. To begin, let's format this chapter heading using Word's Heading 1 style. To do this, select the whole heading with your cursor. Now navigate to Word Styles pane. Here, select Heading 1. This formatting helps Vellum recognize chapter breaks. For detection to work properly, make sure the heading includes the word chapter, followed by the number. If your chapters have titles, include the title on the same line, following a colon and a space. With this formatting in place, Vellum should be able to detect Chapter 2. Before returning to Vellum, make sure to save your changes in Word. Now let's return to Vellum. To import an edited manuscript, go to the main File menu and select Reimport Word File. Pressing Reimport will bring in the changes we made to our manuscript and replace the content that was previously imported. With our changes in place, Vellum is now able to detect a chapter element and create a chapter heading. In our next example, the author intended to include a subheading. When we look in the preview, though, we can see that Vellum imported it as regular body text. A little later in the chapter, the author intended to indicate an ornamental break, but Vellum wasn't able to detect that either. Let's head back to Word to fix both of these issues. To indicate a subheading in a manuscript, you can use Heading 2 styling. To indicate an ornamental break, simply type 3 asterisks on their own line. Now when we re-import, Vellum will be able to detect both subhead and ornamental break. If you don't see your book's title and author on import, you can add this information in the Title Info pane. To access and edit title info, select the book's title at the top of the navigator. Here you can use the title and author fields to add this information to your book. On import, Vellum will automatically create a title page as well as a table of contents for your book. For this reason, we recommend removing these elements prior to import. If you want even more control over importing and are comfortable using styles in Word, click on the Advanced Import Documents link at the bottom of our Importing Help page. This will download a guide that contains further documentation about how to indicate formatting in your manuscript, as well as a Word template designed for Vellum. Congratulations! You now know how to import a manuscript into Vellum. If you have questions, feel free to contact us. The best way to do that is to go to the main Help menu and select Contact Vellum Support.